create a new DME file. Okay, so now before going to understand that one, okay, so now let us go with the DME. What is the DME and what are the steps to be required in order to map the DME file? There are few applications are available which you need to aware of that DME. Okay, so now DME DME configuration. Okay, so now what you need to do, there are few key points you need to aware. Okay, key points in DME Okay, so what are those? Okay, so first point number one. Okay, so I'll put it like this. So now the transaction code, as we are aware, okay, but anyhow, I will explain. Transaction code to create DME is a DME tree. DME tree is a DMEE. Okay, so the transaction code in S4HANA, DMEE, it is not there. DMEEX. Okay, let me show you. DMEE. If you can go here, DMEE, but available here, but still instead of DMEE, DMEEX, we have to use DMES. Okay, engine extended initial screen. Okay, so now DMEE, or I'll put it DMEEX. Okay, in S4HANA, we are going to use DMEEX only, the transaction code. So now the next one is a you must have to aware of this one, the DME tree. The DME tree must be activated before it can be used. Before it can be used. Now, the next point is a all DME formats, all DME format trees for payment. Payments are derived from, okay, SAP FPAYM, derived from SAP standard program, standard program SAP FPAYM. Okay, that I will show you. Then then the next one is each field in DME. Okay, each field in DME tree is named as element. We will see that one is named as element. So now the element again, it will be further drill down. Okay, so then an element, you can see an element subdivided is called remember this and all OMS atoms. Okay, this and all, it's important for you to highlight this one. Now these again, see again, these atoms can be used. Okay, what is the use of this one? Can be used to add additional flux, additional fields. Okay, I would say. Hello. Ma'am, you are saying something?
No, sir. Thank you.
Okay, okay, ma'am. No problem. No problem. Okay. So additional fields adding purpose. Additional fields adding purpose. See, now these are all the 5 key points which you have to remember. Again, there are 5 main type of attributes, but I will show you one by one. There are 5 main types of attributes attributes which can be assigned to element or atom. Then let's see this one. Okay, so now there are 5 main types of attributes which can be assigned to the in the DME tree. Either it could be atom, you can assign atom level, or it could be but first you need to understand. I will show you what does it mean by atom, what does it mean by element. We will see that one. Okay, while creation of the DME structure, I will show you. Then one is a number one, if you can see, constant. The value which you want to derive a constant value. Okay, first let us see the constant. Then second one is a second one. Okay, let me put like this. Constant structure field, structure field. Then reference tree node, sorry, D. Then aggregation. So now the last one is exit module. Okay, these are the main types of attributes which we can assign into the DMB tree. Okay, so now let us go to the main of the first one is a. Okay, so now functions of the DMB tree which we have seen. So now let us go and let us start the creation of the DMB tree. Okay, so now first one, step number one, I'll put it here is a. Okay, configuration of DME tree. Okay, so now step number one, as part of the configuration. Okay, I'll adjust that one. Then step number one, then go to transaction code to create to create a new DMB tree. The transaction code is a, as I have mentioned initially, what you have to do, OBPM1 is the transaction code. The first one, what you have to do, you have to go to OBPM1 is the transaction code. So now what is there in the OBPM1? Okay, first let us go here, /n OBPM1 is the transaction code. See now, the system also throwing the warning message here. Caution, the table is a cross client. Okay, so the same multiple clients to be used. Then continue. Then first what you need to do, you need to decide that one. See, remember one more thing. Before going to creation of the DME tree, you need to aware of these things. Note, okay, I'm just putting the note. while creation of DME tree, we should aware the requirements from bank, okay, from bank and country. Okay, I'll put it first country and bank specific. So meaning that what it will happen if you are there, if you are going to do the configuration first time the DME tree. So what it will happen, each bank will give a specific requirement. Remember, I'm also repeating each bank because in India, we have a different kind of banks. We have a different banks. Show you here. So for example, in India, let's assume India, we have a SBI, it is there. So HDFC is there. So Axis Bank, it is there. So now the moment when you are going to developing a DMA tree for SBI, SBI has a different requirement in the sense maybe the fields what SBI is looking is different. Fields are differ. I'll put it. Fields are differ. So the similar way, HDFC also has their own requirement. Axis Bank has their own requirements. So each bank, remember, each bank has a specific format, specific DME, okay, DME format fields, DME tree format fields. Okay, let's say I'll give a simple example here. So the moment when you are transferring amount from SBI to some other bank, they would require a reason code. Okay, so now if you purposefully, if you observed from SBI, the moment when you transfer the amount from State Bank of India to other bank account, you can transfer through online. I am only talking about online internet banking. So you must have to mention over there, there is a purpose. So purpose code, we are going to call it as a purpose code. What would be the reason? Either you are using for that one is a repayment purpose or some investment purpose, some internal transfer, some others. So there are reason codes are available if you log in into the system. So you must have to mention that you must have to bring that field into SBI. Okay, the moment when you are going to do the transfer from SBI. And also remember, only that field should be applicable for SBI only. It should not applicable for other banks. Okay, I'm just giving the example. Then each bank has a specific DME tree format fields. For example, see now, example, purpose code is required for SBI. You have to mandatory to maintain this one. Okay, towards end I will show you this one. Okay, if you have anyone SBI banking, then definitely you might have noticed this one. Okay, purpose, what is the purpose? For other banks don't require any purpose. Okay, so just for your information how that is going to work. Okay, so now first let us go to then go to first to the transaction code is a DME. Then click on inventories, format the name free text. Okay, so the free text which you want to key. Okay, let's give jet SBI underscore India. Okay, I'm just keeping like this the description. Even format also I'll keep the same. I'll give the same. So now the moment when you come, okay, print payment format. Okay, so now electronic payment medium, print payment medium format, whether you want to print this one or electronic payment media, which one is a feasible for you. Okay, so the options, what I would say here, the moment when you are selecting this one, if you select this one, this will be enabled here. Now you can see, let me select this one. You can see here electronic payment medium, because the moment when I am going to run F110, the system should generate, and also the payment mode of payment is a electronic payment only. Then come here. You can see here there are n number of options are available. You can see here there are different or number of options are available. Now, either you want to create a flat file, either you want to create idocs or absolute or XML file or priority, or it's a FTA absolute. Okay, which one is to be selected here? Which one is to be selected here? Okay, so now my requirement would be here. What I want to select, what the system should generate is a file should be generated. Okay, so now it should be generated the file. Then coming to the next one, enter. Now come down here below, country and region. You can see here country and region is a very important one. For which country you are implementing this format? Country India, you have to select this one. Then come to the next one. Okay, program to control this, just leave it blank here. So you have to select this one, mapping using DME engine. That is what I mentioned in S4HANA DME engine. DMEX is the transaction code. Okay, select this one. Select this one, because don't key anything here, meaning that if you are going to defaulting that one. Okay, so now enter. Now come down. Then you can see here payment medium output divided by the level of details. At what level you want to differentiate, at what level you want to divide. Okay, so now first my requirement would be at company code level. Based on company code, the payment to be executed, and based on the house bank. Even you can see house bank account and all. Further details are available, but this and all does, I mean, if there is any requirement, payment method, you want to use particular payment method, you also select. But house bank account also, even it is not required. What are the options are available? Okay, select a key form. Just okay. So now that is a warning message only. Let me save this one. Enter. See now what I am trying to do now. I just have created the payment medium here. Now if you can go here, then first what we are trying to do, always I would suggest you, even in the real-time environment also, the moment when if there is any need to develop a new DMA tree, my suggestion would be you just create the name whatever you want. Whatever you want, the name you can create. Then after that, what you can do, you just go back and copy the format from the existing file, existing tree. Okay, because what you can do, why I'm suggesting to copy, because now you can see there are n number of event modules are inside of that one. Format parameters are required. Okay, supplement here. So there are n number of events, n number of things are inside will be there. So now if you can go here for this one, nothing, see, okay, it has been already available. But now if something is goes wrong, then again, see now I did not do anything, but there are standard fields, standard things all are copied based on the, you can see, format, payment medium formats, supplement. Okay, supplementary is not required. Additional fields also not required. Okay, so now if you have any such a requirement, you can just go back and copy that one. But to copy that one, what you have to do? Go to transaction code DMEX, then FPAYM. Okay, sorry. Then this one is a PAYM, sorry, PAYM. The format tree what we have defined. See, format, this is the format what we have defined, right? Enter the format. Now you can see what is, that's what I mentioned, right? Okay, so then click on the copy option. If you want, you can use this copy option. You can see here what is the, see, format tree, target format tree. Okay, so now what you can do here, what you can do, copy option, the moment when you have selected here, then format here you can select from the existing format. Okay, you can just select the existing format which has been designed for country India. Okay, so now has been designed here. If you wanted to see, let's me go back. See, now there are n number of advisors are there. Okay, here. So now let's copy this one. Payment medium format. What we can do. See, now from this to this is my target. From this to this, I'm just creating. Okay, so now copy. Because directly if you go and create, what it will happen, because see the copied parameters I have copied, but whatever the my need based on my requirement, I'm going to change this one. Only my suggestion would be here, just copy purpose to avoid the I mean discrepancies between the standard and your what you are trying to create. Okay, let me save this one. See, now our format it is there. I will change this, all these things. Okay, I will change the name. So now here what I will do. So I'm just giving the name here. Okay, so now I'll come one by one. Okay, first let me come back. See, now the one which is created here. Okay, I was talking about, right? Second. Okay. So now what I was trying to do, I just have copied the file. Okay, so now the moment if you want to do any changes, just go here. You can do. I mentioned there is a point, right? There is a point here. If I go bit up here, SAP program. So now each file, okay, so the transaction code DME tree must be activated. You can see first we have seen the transaction code. The DME tree must be activated before it can be used. So now you can see here, first what you have to do, activation of the DME tree. You can see here, activate. If you are going to activate this one, then only it will be valid. Otherwise, system, first of all, see, it is not in active state. If you go and see in FBZP transaction code, FBZP, right? So to assign the DME tree, to assign the DME tree here, country, India, what we have defined, IMPS transfer, the minus, right? Yesterday, what I have defined. So if we can go here in the drop down level, the one what we have created. So this is the one what we have created, ZSBIN India. Okay, so let me try to key this one, what it will say. Okay, so here only. First, let me try to find out the one here. Yeah, here it is there. Here it is there. Bottom I could see here. If I assign this one also, if I try to assign also, See, system will not print. It is accepting this one. But see now here the system will not print this one since it is not in active state. First, you have to activate this one. First, you have to activate. See now is consistent, and also while after doing some changes at any point of time, if you are doing some changes, you must have to activate, and also the system should throw the it will give the message stating that there are no errors found. There are no errors found. Continue. Okay, so continue, just ignore that one. Now let us see the one by one here. So now what my requirement would be here. Okay. So now here, let's go to the top. So now first header, you can see, let me break it in one. Okay. So now DME tree properties. The first one, this I'm going to say it's a header. Okay. So the DME tree, which we can divide into the header. And also see now here header, it is there, payment information, it is there. Okay, before going to that, first the tree structure, you can see. So this PAYM is the standard one. Okay, remember this one, XML file format. If you want to generate the file, the DMU file into XML file, you have to select PAYM is the standard tree type. Okay, then the one you can, this is a free text, this is also free text, whatever you want you can give. Here also documentation, give whatever you want. Version is a 001 maintenance version. Language, who has created this one, you can see now format attributes. Now you can see here DME PAYM if type. Okay, what it will happen, the see parameter structure. Okay, so the parameter structure here also is a free text. So whatever you want, you can give here. So now attributes. Okay, going forward, you will come to know. Then levels. Okay, levels are nothing but we are only discussing the tree properties only. Okay, levels. Now, if you have the levels in the sense, as soon as once you create, I mean, if you want to generate the file, okay, one by one, if you have the generate file record by record, we see one document, it consists of multiple things like vendor number, bank payment method, so amount, currency, all this information it will consist. So first level, it should be 1:1 only. First header record, only one line it should get displayed. The printed, the file format. Second line, it should be printed 999, n number of lines. Okay, how many levels which you want to print. This is the meaning of levels. Sort key fields here. You can see here the sort key fields. What is your requirement? What is your requirement? So now, so in the sort key fields, I would require, see now, key fields, it has been selected n number of things. Okay, but no sorting here. No sorting, don't select this one. Okay, SAP FPA YH. Okay, let me deselect this one. Sequence, now you can see 1 and 2 sequence, which has been appeared. Okay, so now, see now how this has been designed. FPAYH. Okay, so now even if you select what it will happen, first these are all the fields required. See, my requirement would be these fields are required. Then sequence number in while printing the file, my requirement would be here. The company code Jet Bucharest. Okay, so now I will show you this one, how to understand, because from here only it has been called FPAYH, right? See, structure is the FPAYH. See, if you go to inside of this one, see, if you go to inside of this one, FPAYH, right? So FPAYH, this is a field. Jet Bucharest. Bucharest is a BUKRS is a company code. If you go here, so what it will happen? You can search the field here. See now, Jet Bucharest is a paying company code. So how you need to understand this DME structure? So in this structure field, if this is the one structure table. Structure table is nothing but it consists of multiple multiple fields. You can see around 158 fields which are available in this standard structure table. Okay, so now it should be always in active state. By default, it will come. The fields, whatever you could see here, you can get into your DMB file. Okay, you can select from here. How you need to select this one? Because you need to know which one should be first priority, sorting and controls. Okay, so now payment medium payee, what you need to do? Sorry, paying company code, right? So now you can see here, if you can go here, accounting clerk, payment method, payment bank, see payment medium, payee bank information, all this information will be available. This nothing, it's not a new field here. So my requirement would be here. First one would be a company code. Then, so now FPAYHX. If you just see now, FPAYHX here. If you can see here, payment media prepare data for the payment. So what is this one? Reference number. Okay, this has been configured. Just go here. Search this one. Now you can see component. This is used for defined fields for the format documentation. So now length also you can see here. It's a reference purpose only. The component which I remember this one. This is for reference purpose. There are n number of C Bucharest. Okay, if you remember exactly here. At first level, what you want? You want at company code. Based on the company code, each field has a separate requirement. Each field has a at level you need to decide. But most of the cases you can understand here. First level you can see company code name, company code, and also name will appear. Then all are second. Now you can see here level 2 only. You need to decide that. One. Okay. DCOR, you can see here document number FPAYH, and also okay, no sorting means system should not require to search those fields. If you want any additional things, then let me add two things here. Okay, so now it's not added, right? Okay, let me add the below. Let me add two additional things here. Okay, so now the key field, no sorting. Then the one what you can give here. See now you can also include here. You can also delete here. You can also okay go up here. Okay, so now let me add, because the field which I know this one FPA YH. Okay, what I'm trying to do here. Okay, so the header data should be appear only once. Okay, because if I want to appear the company code, I could see, but still I want to appear this header data once. Okay, FPAYH, right? FPAYH. Let's go to here. FPAYH. Key field. Okay, let me enter, because I know that field name. Then after that, we'll go and search here. See, so at which level you want to add? At one level. level number 1. See 14, it is sequence the system which is taking automatically. Okay, no need to enter anything here. But if you wanted to see this field here, see how you want to select the field here, right? Okay, just go here. First select this one, the one which you wanted to see. Select this, you can try to search here. The one what I entered here. You can see here, date on which program is being run. Okay, date on. So this is the field what I have entered. Okay, when the program has been ran and what is the date for that one. Okay, this is the one which I have configured here. Okay, you need to check this one. Then the next one would be a next one field. Okay, it's an important key field. Then it's just no sorting is to be required. Then I will add one more here. Then let's go to first search that field. What does it mean by? See now, let me search that field here is a oh sorry, I haven't entered the wrong one. LF TNR, it is not there. Yes, oh sorry, I'm searching in the wrong one. Okay, here only. Now, see now. So now sequential payment number. Okay, so my requirement would be when the program has been run, sequential payment number. Okay, so now the moment when system is generating the payment number, then system has to print this information also in my file. Okay, so now yes, FPAYH, the same FP. Under this only, the field, it consists of that field. Then LFDNR. Okay, so now you need to decide this one at which level this is should be printed in the DMU file 2 at level 2. Enter. See 15 automatically it has been appeared. See now I have added few things here apart from existing one. Okay, system automatically it will take care of that one. Now go to the variables here. So now if you go to the variables here. So nothing is to be required. If you want, you can add variable type and all. Okay, it's a date or numeric type. Okay, variable value. Then go to the file data. File data, if you can see here, the characteristics, why the characteristics are in place here. See, the characteristic you can select here, characteristics are rejects pattern. Okay, so now select the characteristics here. Do not allow these characters in case your DME file consists of these characters. I mean, okay, specific characters. Okay, the file when the file is going to print, then a specific character with these characteristics, it should not allow by the system. Allow only these characters. If you want to key that one, you can see. But now my requirement would be okay, semicolon, bracket, and percentage. Okay, these kind of special characters I have instructed to system don't allow, because the reason being that why bank be accepted. The bank server is not going to accept if you key these kind of special characters in your file, if the file will be printed. Okay, remember that one. So that is the reason. Just to avoid these fields, don't enter anything. Okay, let it be this one. Then post processing. Okay, remove elements with constant if key have the empty attributes. Okay, let it be. So now here, okay, so now this and all XSL transaction, this and all doesn't require. Then validations. In case if you want to message identifier, okay, So now validations also just leave it blank. Okay, so now still we are only discussing about the DME tree properties only, header only. Now, which you can see here, document. So first we have seen the header one. Then the second one, which we can see here, is a document. Okay. So now for this one, you can see here, these are all the elements. If I go to the XML file, see each field in DME, tree is named as a element. What does it mean by element? So now you can see here XML. You can see here if I go inside of this one also, now you can see the element. See here document, this is a one element. Remember, this is the one element. Under this document, it consists of different kind of information, you can see. So now this is the one element, you can see here. So now this is the one element. Now see, an element is subdivided called atoms. These atoms can be used for the additional field adding purpose. So now this is the element. Under this element, you can see. So now you can see XML. I mean, see, this is the information, but element you can see if you right click this one, just keep it mouse. If you want to convert this one, create element, create attribute, create atom. Which one you want? Okay, even you see, let me, if you wanted to add here, either you can go back and you can also add from here. Okay, create nodes. If you can see here, create element, create attribute, create atom. Okay, which one is feasible? Instead of that one, just keep the cursor here. If you want, see now, create element, same level which you want to create. Again, see, if you go at here, system will ask you what you want to create. Create element, create attribute, create atom. That is fine. If you go to up here at main element level, just right click this one. You can see create element. Either you want to create the element at the same level as a subnode. Create attribute. Create calculation node. Calculation node is nothing but some aggregation, same level or subnode. Then technical node, same level or subnode level. Create atom. Okay, let's create one by one. Okay, to see that one, how it will be used. Then
Before that, actually, I have the doubt in the main node, whatever the geometry.
okay,
In that sorting, how it is working, the short keys?
see sorting keys, right? Okay.
No, no sorting actually. There is one no sorting is ticked and I was this one only.
This one
No,
only, right?
uh-huh.
See, while printing the file, see for document, okay, for let's select one. Now you can, let me select this one. See now, let's go to this one, FPAYH. What does it mean by the level 3, which I have given here? Okay, let's see the field here. So now you can see here a reference to the payment document. Okay, reference number, whatever the system has been cleared, the reference payment document number. Okay, at the time of creation of the document, in case if the reference number does not required to print in the in the DME file. Reference number.
Okay.
Srikanth, got it?
Okay, so tick marks means actually we not required to print.
Exactly. No, so but see, system, you can also, system will fetch the information, because what system will try to fetch the document, entire document. But now from that document number, there are few fields I do not want to print. I do not want to see that one. Okay. Then if you just deselect this one, the sorting, no sorting means system do not want to sort that particularly. Okay. System do not want to sort that field particularly, but automatically, see now no sorting is required. Okay. So now while printing the DME is tree, then particular node no sorting is to be required. Even if the value will be available, let's say the reference value also will be available in the file, particular sorting is not required. Okay. Particular
Okay.
thing, yeah, does not require. Then, okay. So now let's go to here. I just selected right click, just mouse, you can click it, right click, or you can also come here. You can see here, create element, the same option, what you can see, the same level, attribute, calculation node, technical node, autumn. Okay, first let's go here, same level, let me create one element. See now element is nothing but this is the element. How system, how we are creating this one. See element. Okay, so now this is how you are creating. Under this element, you can also name it. See now new element, it has been created. So now let's say that I'll put it here is a VIN underscore IFSC code. I have just to understand this one. See now SBIN IFSC code. This is the node. This is the one element which I have created. Under this element, create, either you want to create same level elements, because element which I have already created. Even you can also add under this. Then attribute, if you want to create any attribute, you can also create. Now let's see here. See now this is what the XML attribute, how it is going to create. So now under this attribute, okay, new XML attribute you can see. Okay, let's say this one, I'll put it here is a bank information. So under this attribute, you can create the new element or new attribute, new atom. Okay, let me create the atom here. So now this is what the atom, how it has been created. How it has been created. Now, if you can see here, see this has been created, new atom. Okay, let me enter some information. Let me enter SBI ISO format. But we'll explain one by one. Okay, because first let us understand here how to create the node, how to create the attribute, and how to create the atom. Okay, which you need to understand this one. Okay, so now how to create attributes level. Okay, first you need to understand this one. This is the one element. This is the one attribute. This is the one atom. Okay, just for your understanding. First, you can understand this one, how to create the new things here. Then, once this will be created, let's go to your requirement. So now, if you can see here, okay, so let's go to here. Okay, I will later, maybe I will adjust this one. Now you can see the description, what I have given here, whatever I want. Okay, the short description also, whatever you want. Okay, whatever I want, I have included here the information. Okay, so now instead of, okay, so now here level, first you need to understand this one. The SBI IFSC code I have included here, because if you can see for for the purpose of understanding only, I have created this one. If I go to the header information, already in the payment information, you can see here payment initial field, okay, payment method, all this information which I have already included. But now to understand the clearly, I just have created this one. Okay, first let us go here. See, now the one what you have created, this is fine. And you can also come down here. See, this node ID will be generated automatically. Okay, don't think that one manually. This node ID will get generated manually. First, let us understand the short description. If you want, you can give anything. Reference information also you can give. Then, first you need to understand the level. First, you need to understand IFS. Okay, so the length of the IFSC code, we'll see that one. Then, so what we can do, first you need to understand the length of the IFSC code. What is the length of that one? IFSC code which you have. Okay, let's say the 10 characters, maximum 10 characters. Characters you can also decide here. Either it could be a characters, numeric in the sense only system will allow only numeric 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it won't allow you other things. Okay, so let it be characteristics only. Then now conversion function, this is not required. At this level, this is not required. Now length we have decided that one. Then let's come down here. You can see here. I was also explaining about the mapping procedures. Whether would you like to go as a constant value, structure field, reference to tree node, or else aggregation exit module. This also I have mentioned clearly here. Okay, so now this is a always. Okay, so now because the field which I want to call, it's a IFSC code, right? The IFSC code which I want to call, it is a structure field. Okay, so now the source for this one, it's a structure field. Okay, first let me select this is a structure field. The IFSC code, let's say, which I want to call is a structure field. Okay, so now, okay, let me give the length 10 characters. Maybe some banks might have the different length. So now I have given here is a 12 characters. Structure field, you have to select this one, a structure field. Okay, so the moment when you select this one, enter this one, go to the source here. You need to understand the source. Go to source here. What would be your source? Because the source what SAP has given is a standard fields right here. Either you can select from source field application, ABAP system fields, source fields, okay, technical fields. Okay, so let me go to the where it is there. Okay, if you need anything, just select this one. So now bank IFSC code. So the bank IFSC code, what you can do, just click on this one. Click on this one. Then the field name USWIF. You can see here Swift code, BIC code for the initial payments. Where the Swift code which is there, from where, see, I'm instructing to the system, bring this field. First, let me map this one. Okay, select the field, source structure is there. What is the source structure? Select the FPAYHEX. Select this one and select this one. Search the field. Select this one. Okay, so now you can see Swift BIC code for the international payments. Now you can see the maximum 11 characters what you could see. You have to map the similar way in the file also. Remember this one. Out of 175 fields, you are just referring the field number 57. Continue. Come back. Now you can see it has been appeared here. FPAYHX, why this is appeared. Field, it should appear here. Let me enter this one. But now remember one thing here. Field, it will appear, but the selection I did not select it properly. The length of the what it was there in that field is 11 characters. You have to map only the 11 characters. Don't deviate that one. Don't deviate that one. And also, I have also explained here, the moment when you select a structure field, you need to go to the source. You need to select from where the field which is going to call. You need to aware of this one, to remember this one, how you need to select the fields. Now, from where this information is to be called, because see, I have mapped here. Let's go to the bank. Okay, so now let's go to the FI12 is the transaction code. Let me show you from there, from where that information which I would like to call. A bit slow, but let's see. Okay. So now what is our company code? The company code is a 2525. So select this one. House bank. Go to the bank account. Read access only. Now you can see here. This is the blank Swift code. Okay, let me map here how this will be arrived. Okay, go to transaction code FI01. Okay, FI01 to create the bank key, right? India. What is the bank? What is the house bank, right? This is the bank key. Okay, country India. I have selected this one. Enter, which you would like to change, right? Change this one because it's already created. Enter. You can see Swift code, BIC code. Let me enter. Here is a UTI 00123445. I have entered the. Okay. First 4 characters of Swift code. I'll put it UTIEA. Okay. Now, see now Swift code is not correct for country India region as per ISO standards. You can also see here. Okay, let me enter the correct one. 1 second. Let me enter the correct one. Axis Bank IFSC code. Okay, let me select from the Google. You can see here this information. I'm just selecting this information. Let me see this one. Okay, so just warning message only, save this one. Okay, so now if we can go and refresh this one, bank account, it will be Swift code not appear, right? Two 2525. Now you can see here the same information, it has been appeared here. So I'm instructing to the system and check this field. Okay, so now how to select this one? F1 I mentioned, right? F1, see now Swift information field. Okay, this is how the system is going to call that one. Okay. Okay, so we'll continue the session tomorrow also. Okay, please try to attend the session. If any queries, you can come back and let me know. Yeah, thank you. See you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.